Greetings everyone, welcome to a brand new geography video. First off, I do want to apologize for not really uploading any videos recently. I've been kind of busy with other stuff and I've been experimenting with doing some shorts and things, but I really have left you guys hanging when it comes to the longer videos. So I'm going to try and be more consistent going forward. I've got some ideas of things that I want to do before I leave for Copenhagen, so there should be plenty of stuff for you guys to look forward to. But again, sorry about that. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a quiz on JetPunk that is basically just all the major bodies of water in the world. I don't know. I kind of just clicked on it and I thought it looked interesting. Thought I should give it a try. I think I'll be able to get a good amount of them, but I'm not quite sure how many, so I'm just going to go ahead and give this a try. So let's do it. And by the way, of course, if you guys like this kind of video, want to see more, as always, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you would like me to try next. So, let's start in the west with the Pacific Ocean. Some of these are going to be quite easy, of course. I may as well just knock out the oceans. Atlantic, Arctic, Southern, and Indian. And then I guess I'll just go west to east. Start in North America, we have the Gulf of Alaska. Okay, looks like I don't have to type Gulf or ocean or anything. I just need to type the actual names of the things. What is that one in... Is that like Puget Sound? Is that what you want? Sure. Okay, so Gulf of California, Gulf of Mexico, Lake Nicaragua, Caribbean, Lake Maracaibo. What is that called? What's the... You want Panama Canal? I guess it was just the Panama Canal. Fair enough. Lake Titicaca, Rio de la Plata, Strait of Magellan, Cook Strait, or Cook Strait? What am I saying? Drake Passage. Why did I say Cook Strait? Wrong English Explorer. Anyway, Cook Strait is the New Zealand one, so that worked anyway. Okay, so the Antarctica ones, I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a try. I think Scotia Sea is one, good. And then there's the Weddell Sea, the Ross Sea, the Bellingshausen Sea, good. What is he? Is Amundsen? Is that a sea? Yes, let's go. What is the pink? Is that Lake Vostok? I guess because it's just in the middle of nowhere. Let's go. Okay, I actually managed to knock out Antarctica. That's good because I thought that was going to get me. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to 100% this, but there is kind of a lot going on, so I think it's still pretty unlikely. Let's do the lakes in North America. We can get the Great Bear, Great Slave, Michigan, Superior, Huron, I already said Michigan, Erie, Ontario, Winnipeg. Is that Athabasca? Okay, good. Hudson Bay. I mean, the north of Alaska one, I guess it wants the Beaufort Sea. Good. There's the Davis Strait, Baffin Bay, the Labrador Sea, James Bay, Gulf of St. Lawrence. You want the Bay of Fundy? Okay. What is the rest here? It's not the Greenland Sea, that's to the east, yeah. What the heck is that? Is it called like Ellesmere or something? Or like Axel Heiberg? Yeah, that was never likely to work. Morris Jessup. Uh-oh. This one could be a problem. I don't know what the orange arrow to the northwest of Greenland is. I didn't know that was a body of water that had a name. I'm not sure what the blue one is either, to be quite honest. Like, you don't just want, like, the Northwest Passage, is it? Do you? Like, Northwest... Maybe? Okay, I guess it is just the Northwest Passage. Fine. Glad I tried it, at least. I don't know what the orange one is, though, which is sad because... well, yeah, I mean, I got everything else, but that one I think is going to be an issue, so I'm going to go ahead and move to Europe. Come back to it later if I don't know, if I get, like, a lightning bolt of inspiration for whatever reason. So, we'll do the Norwegian Sea. The Irish Sea, English Channel, Bay of Biscay, Celtic Sea. What's the blue thing? Is it like the Bristol Channel? Okay, I'm surprised that's even on here, but sure. What is the orange one? What? Scottish? Scotland Sea? Hebrides? Sure. Okay, Hebrides. The Iceland Strait is called the Denmark Strait, right? Okay, good. You have the Skagerrak and the Kattegat, and then the Gulf of Bothnia, the Baltic Sea, Gulf of Finland, Gulf of Riga, good. Lake Ladoga, Lake Onega. I guess I can just knock out the northern ones. You've got the White Sea, the Kara Sea. What's west of that? Barents, good. And then east you have Laptev, East Siberian, and then Chukchi, and then Bering. Strait and sea both gone. Good. Okhotsk. Nice. Okay, we're halfway through. I'll go back to Europe for now. Do all the Mediterranean stuff. Mediterranean Sea. Tyrrhenian. Ionian. Adriatic. Aegean. I guess Strait of Messina. Good. Strait of... I mean, there's the Dardanelles. And the Bosporus. Black Sea. Sea of Azov. Kerch Strait, I suppose. Yep. Sea of Marmara. Okay, so there's Gibraltar. Alboran Sea. Is that called the Balearic Sea? It is, good. And then what the heck is that one called? Not like Corsican or Ligurian, right? Ligurian Sea? That rang a bell, good. Okay, Suez Canal and Gulf of Suez. I guess Gulf of Aqaba is the yellow one. Red Sea. Gulf of Aden, Gulf of Oman, Persian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz. Blue would be the Bab al-Mandeb. But what? Okay, I still don't understand why JetPunk just accepts like random half answers. I'll never get it, but it doesn't matter. Caspian Sea, Lake Baikal, Lake Balkhash. We can do Africa. There's not a whole lot going on here. Just the Gulf of Guinea, Lakes Victoria, Tanganyika, and Malawi, and then the Mozambique Channel. Then you have the Arabian Sea, the Laccadive Sea, Bay of Bengal, Andaman Sea, Gulf of Thailand, Gulf of Tonkin, I assume that is. South China, Philippine Sea, East China, Yellow Sea. I guess the orange is the Seto Inland Sea. Good. What is the Taiwan Strait called? What is that called, actually? Taiwan? Okay, it's just called Taiwan. That works. Sulu Sea. Strait of Malacca. Strait of Johor, I guess? No? Singapore Strait? It is called Singapore. Is that... I guess maybe it's the one that separates Singapore from, like, Batam and stuff, is the Singapore Strait. Because the Strait of Johor is the one between Singapore and Malaysia, but I think it must be to the south of Singapore. Anyway, we're doing fine. There's a lot of stuff here, though. So south of the Philippines would be the Celebes Sea, I think. And then you have the Gulf of Tamini, and then the Gulf of Boni, I think, is the south one. Makassar Strait is the blue one. Java Sea. And then you have the Banda, the Arafura, the Timor Sea, the Savu Sea, the Flores Sea, and then what the heck is the other one? What? Is that like a Lombok Sea or a Bali Sea? There is. Okay, sure. All right. Australia is the Gulf of Carpentaria. I guess I can just type Carpentaria. Great Australian Bight. Okay. Bass Strait, Coral Sea, Tasman Sea. 6 left. You have these 5, which are the Solomon, the Bismarck, is there a Papua? No. New Guinea? No, okay. I'm not sure I know what these are, to be honest. And I could just start guessing the islands and just hope that the seas are named after the islands. I don't know. Because I can't think of what this would be. Bird's Head, maybe? That's the name of the peninsula. No luck with that. Okay, Halmahera actually works. Wow, okay, maybe just keep doing that. Maluku. No. Um, what is that even pointing at? Like, it looks like it's pointing at that little bay, but it is orange, which suggests that it's a sea, which means it would be larger than that. So I don't know. I don't really know what the arrow is pointing at, but I mean, I can try some more islands, right? Ambon or what's the big one east of that? What is that one called? Wait, Brain? What is it called? Uh, dude. What? Wait, I'm actually blanking. What is that island called? It's probably not. Oh, Seram Bagyan, or whatever. Yes, it works. Okay. Okay, so there's one more. I mean, I'll try Mindanao. No. I got Halmahera. I think there's a couple islands north of Halmahera. Like, there's a couple little island chains, but to be honest, it's been like a month or so since I studied the Kabupatan, and I think I've already forgotten the names of the random islands. So I think I'm going to be out of luck on that one. And then the North Greenland one, like, I don't know what this is at all. Like, Northwest Greenland. I don't even know. Did I try that? I think I'm just going to have to give up here. I mean, 138 out of 140 is pretty darn good. I have no idea what these last two are. I didn't realize that I could scroll over them. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, but this one here... Oh, you can zoom in too. Probably should have been doing that. So yeah, so it's this sea that's enclosed by Sulawesi, Halmahera, and again a couple other islands. But like, yeah, maybe it's named after the tiny little islands here, but I can't even remember what they're called. So I'm gonna have to take the L here, I think. And this one, similarly, if it's not Ellesmere or Greenland, then I'm in trouble. So yeah, 138 out of 140. I'll take that. So let's give up, see if it tells me what the answers were. We had the Lincoln Sea. Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. Uh, yeah, today I learned the Lincoln Sea is a thing. I guess I'll store it away. And then really, really, I said Maluku and you didn't take that. Okay, that's cringe. I'm a little less annoyed about that because I was never going to get the Lincoln Sea. Um, but not accepting Maluku for Molucca is definitely a choice. So yeah, that's a bit sad, but I think that's a pretty good result. You can look at the full list of them here. Oh, oh, they were alphabetical. Okay, I didn't realize I could look down here and look at the alphabet, but realistically, again, Lincoln, I'm still not getting Lincoln, so it doesn't matter. Um, and yeah, they were the two, no, they were not the two hardest. Bellingshausen was 6%, was joint hardest along with Lincoln. Molucca apparently was a little easier, but again, I'm going to argue that I should have gotten credit for Maluku, but I don't know. Maybe in the case of the sea, it's less of a dual name, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. You guys can let me know if Maluku should or should not have been accepted. But either way, that is me naming 140 or close to 140 bodies of water. Hope you enjoyed. Again, if you want me to do similar stuff, if there are other quizzes that are like this, again, I'm all ears. I'd be happy to play whatever you guys like. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, and again, sorry for the drought recently, but I will be back with more soon, I promise. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.